Hi everybody and welcome back to 2BeLikeChrist. Let me ask you a question. Why was there only one door on Noah's Ark? I've been reading Genesis chapter 6 and 7 about Noah and the ark, and I'm always surprised and reminded how much symbolism there is between the ark and things in the new covenant like the church, a place of safety and security for those who are faithful to God, or heaven, where there's going to be a judgment on the earth, but those who are saints will be secure and in a safe place dwelling with God forever. And we learn as we read Genesis chapter 7 that when he's finally done, in the 600th year of his life, God calls Noah into the ark because the flood is about to happen. And when the time came, it was God who was actually going to be the one who closed the door. And you have to think, once Noah got everyone loaded up in that ark, that as God was closing that door, that he would get one last look at the world that he had known and maybe had loved in part for the last 600 years. And no doubt there was a twinge of sadness probably in his heart that he would never see this world again, but more so than that, probably that there were people who evidently had not been obedient to God and had not heeded his preaching, but that he probably loved in some way, and who he wished would join him on that ark, but he knew that this door closing was the conclusion for them, and that he wasn't going to be able to see them again, and that the end was not going to be pretty. And I thought about that, and I realized that in making some application today, putting myself back in those shoes, one really good thing on this side of the flood is that for us, that door hasn't closed yet. Because there are still people that are out there that we love, that we wish would join us in a place of security for all of eternity, and they haven't submitted to God yet. And the way that we know that is because Jesus hasn't come back yet, right? God hasn't shut that door. Jesus says, I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pasture. That's John chapter 10, verse 9. And so the access to a place of spiritual security is through Christ, and it's only through Christ. Why is there only one door to the ark? I think perhaps, and partially, it's symbolism towards the fact that there's only one door into a good relationship with God. There's only one door out of sin, and that's through Christ. God has already told us when that door will shut. It'll be when Christ comes back. And after that, all will go to judgment. Those who lean on the righteousness of Christ will go to be with God. Those who don't walk through that door face the punishment and wrath that we see back in Genesis chapter 7. And we've been given one job. Just like Noah was called into the ark by God, we haven't been called into the ark of heaven and eternity yet. And so we have a responsibility, and that responsibility is to point people to the door. We don't want to leave people outside and never even indicate the door to them and never even show them that there is a hope of something better. So we don't have to just stand at the door as God closes it like Noah and be sad about the destiny of the world that has no hope. There is hope for the world, and we can't lock ourselves in the ark as a church or as a secure people of God and bemoan the outside state of the world. What we need to do is get out there and show them the door. Because we don't ever want anyone to come to us on that very last day and to say, you never showed me the door. You never showed me Christ. I didn't know. So let's not stand around and be sad about the state of the world. Let's go out and do something about it. The door's open. Thank you again for watching. If you haven't checked out the website, 2BeLikeChrist.com, there's several good series, both for men and women, on there that I think you'll enjoy. And you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage and subscribe so you never miss new content. But of course, thanks for watching the videos here on YouTube. And remember to share, comment, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.